Hello and welcome to Elder Scrolls Legends. I am Twinklebutt, and we are here to continue our adventure into the world of whatever they call Elder Scrolls. I forget what it's called. I'm not that well versed, but just a quick explanation. I've spent a lot of time looking at the cards, and I wanted to just explain real quick that apparently the different race that you pick for your profile determines which kinds of cards you get. So each one of these is tied to a different race, and each race has a different specialty that they focus on. Like the Wood Elves focus on attacking characters that are wounded. The Red Guards focus on items. They all seem good, but some of them seem to require more synergy than others. And so after looking at all of them, all the different races and everything they get, I went with Bretons because they seemed like just out of the box on their own. Their cards, which are ward cards, which basically when a card has ward, the first time it takes damage, it's completely nullified. What the Bretons have is a lot of cards, when they lose their ward, something really, something happens. Like you draw a card, you do damage, you summon a creature. So it seems like just without any other synergy and without having to base a deck around them, these cards are like the best cards just like flat on their own value. So that's why I'm picking them over the Argonians, which the Argonians also seem good. They're about ramp, which is getting more mana than you normally would, so you can play bigger cards later, and about lethal, which is if they do damage, no matter how much damage they actually do, if they attack and damage another creature, they instantly kill it. So we're going with these guys because just their cards seem the best. And also, just to describe the decks that we've been given so far in story mode, I messed around with them a little bit. Band of Survivors, that's the deck that we've been using. It's as far as like decks go, it's pretty versatile actually. It's got some early game, it's got some control elements that we've added in there. It's even got some card draw. It's just got a lot of different elements. It's hard to classify, but this is like the story one that we've been playing with, which is strength and willpower. The other one, that's not what I want to do. Stop it. The other deck that we have been given just now is the Black Marsh Smugglers. I messed around with that as well. This deck is about getting Magicka, ramping up, and having big cards to play, and then having cards that are better when you have more mana. So let me give you an example. This Preserver of the Root, he's just a 4/4 if you play him at 4, which is okay. That's pretty good. That's average. But if you have more than 7 mana when you play him, he still costs 4, but then he becomes a 6/6 and he has guard. And there are a couple of cards like that mixed in here. And then there's also some cards with lethal. And like I said, if they attack, they'll do damage. And there's if they attack and do damage to a creature, they'll instantly kill it. And there's a lot of interesting little interactions here. Like the Daedric Dagger gives anything lethal. This Old Gate Warden has guard and regenerate. And what regenerate does is that it goes back to full health at the start of its turn. So this can like potentially just kill everything. You have the ability to give anything lethal, so you also have the ability to buff up your creatures that already have lethal with Imperial Armor. The reason why I think this deck isn't quite as good is because you have all this, you can ramp up your mana so you can cast bigger things, right? But the only really big things that you have are these 2 Swamp Leviathans and a Wild Spriggan. You know, there isn't really that much other stuff that you can do. And the other problem that this deck has is that it's kind of slow. It doesn't have, normally for this kind of deck, you want to have a little bit more spells or actions as they call them, and you just don't really, I added in the Crushing Blows. There just isn't really like a lot of quick stuff. It's a little slow. But we'll play both decks because variety's sake. We'll do one, we'll like switch off until we get the next deck. So now, with that said, I've explained everything. Let's go and do Act 2 and see some more of this incredible story. I gotta say, for a tutorial mission, this is the most fun that I've had in a TCG so far.
I love a good storm. Makes the seafaring life interesting.
How about pirates?
No, they're right bastards. Treat an honest smuggler like a common merchant. There's no honor among scoundrels.
So it's a special condition here. This battle has no shadow lane. Instead, a wind blows creature. Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. So now we get to choose. Let's do the Black Marsh Smugglers because we haven't played with that yet.
When you go second, you start the game with a bonus Elixir of Magicka. You can use it for a temporary Magicka boost.
Well, that's interesting. 3 uses, so I can use it 3 times to get
I
Magicka.
stole this cargo fair and square. Let's send these dishonorable thieves into the brine.
It's a pretty good start. I could play that. Oh. Yeah, we'll keep it. Well, no, we'll get rid of this. We don't need that. Alright, I'll take it. What I'm gonna lose track of here is like just
Look
how
alive,
quickly
men,
everything gets blown
or this
around.
storm will toss you about!
Okay, so let's tap this to get extra mana. If I put him here, he moves with that other guy, right?
Sign me up.
I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. That's really loud.
Die, scurvy dog!
Okay, so it just kind of randomly moves him around. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and tap again to get our tree minder out. What that's going to do, it's actually going to increase our mana by 1, and it's going to be a guard minion. So if we put it down here, he'll have no choice but to attack it if he lands in sync.
The waters of life.
So we'll go
By
ahead
my
and trade
honor.
here.
Away back!
Ooh, that's definitely something that we want to kill. Okay, I don't see any weird combos that we can really do here, so I think we want to wait till we're turn 6 to play this guy. So let's do... We'll just play this even though we don't have any support cards that we need to destroy. It's good enough for now. Well, I can't believe this lasts for 3 uses. And that's just a 3-2. Okay, so we want to play... Let's see. This will cost 4. So we can... This just increases the max. So let's put down an Old Gate Warden to protect ourselves. Or should we just go straight in? Okay, I want to see if we activate this more max. No, this won't affect. So if we use this and we get ourselves up to 7 total magicka, it won't affect this. So there's no point in doing that. Let's put this guy down so we can take care of one of those dudes.
Sign me up.
And then let's put down a speaker so we can power up our Preserver of the Root next turn.
I draw power from these trees.
In fact, we'll double up and we'll put down another one just in... Well, no. We don't need another one. We'll just put down the Old Gate guy to protect these.
The watch is mine.
Even though we're gonna take some hits. Now he should get blown over in this direction.
I used to be an adventurer like you.
Until he got hit in the leg with an arrow. Oh, so it just randomly chooses. Okay. Okay, so gives all enemy creatures 1/1. So will this kill it? Let's see. It did. Awesome. Okay, that's really cool. We're low on health. So even though we're gonna lose the mana, we already played the creature, so it doesn't matter.
I skin fool.
So I'd rather trade since we're lower on life anyway.
I used to be an adventurer like you.
Magnus, god of sorcery, be with me!
Alright, so what we're gonna do, we are gonna play... well, we can do this to get some health back, but I'm not really sure if I'm that threatened. We should definitely consider killing this guy to get the value trade. Because this guy's got ward right now, right? Oh, they both have ward. Okay, that's not good. What we need to do... We should probably just put this guy down, and then put down this guy in the other lane. And then just try to keep putting, like,
I would protect
barriers in the way. Attacking, we don't want to remove his ward because it'll actually power him up and let him do more damage. We want to let them hit us in the face. And so while we wait, let's play this guy.
Blood on the water.
Because we have 7 mana, he's now a 4/4. That's awesome. And we're actually going to be risky and we're not going to trade here.
By the eye of Magnus!
Do not pass to me, knave. I used to be an adventurer like you.
Ooh. Oh, awesome. That's a great card to draw. Okay. So let's get rid of... At this point, this is kind of useless. So let's first get rid of this guy. Let's put down... Let's trade this guy in
mayhem.
here. Let's put this guy in here. Let's trade here, because in that way, he's got 6 damage, but if I kill this guy off, he only has 4, so we won't be able to completely destroy there. Let's play... Let's keep putting pressure on the boards. Let's put this guy down
To the
here.
mud we all return.
So, it has been written.
That's a cool card. And Darid. I guess he didn't get a prophecy card. And he chooses not to attack. I think we just won. Let's see what the animation is for this. Well, that's cool.
I draw power from these trees. Mud and mayhem.
Bark and burn.
Well, that was a little closer than I thought it would be, but we did manage to stabilize. And we do have that quest that says we have to win. Alright, this must just be gold. Alright. Endurance. Endurance overwhelms the enemy with sheer... I knew that already. So these are pretty interesting. This guy's just a wall that gets in the way. Silence is actually... That just removes, like, everything. That's a really powerful card. And this is just like a big chunky dude. So that's interesting. I'll take him.
There's no sign of Lana. You think the crash killed them all?
Maybe. Or maybe it was the locals.
Well, that got violent quick. Let's keep playing with these guys so I can complete my quest. The Spriggans. They don't look that bad. We don't want those cards. We want to get something more aggressive in the beginning. I think we're totally fine to play the Hriss Speaker.
I draw power from these trees.
What that'll do is if it lives, we'll be able to play this next game. Okay, awesome. Let's do it. We'll put this here because he can deal with both.
I will make short work of the sap sniffers.
With the value trade. chooses to attack me in the face, which is not the greatest of moves, in my opinion. So we'll put down a tree minder here to protect this guy so we can attack other things if we need to. Or should we go for a 2-2? Let's put... No, because then that just dies. So let's put... Oh, you know what? We can use our mana, so let's do that.
The waters of life.
And then we'll put down a 3-2 here.
The power of the
Skin fool.
Trade here to protect it.
This Wamasu has teeth!
Well, that's a so let's trade in and then summon this guy and we might get it back.
This Wamasu has teeth!
Oh, we can't. Okay, so basically all we're gonna do is just play this and then hopefully get like something small that we can put down to take care of it. So we need to, in order for this to trigger, we need more health. So first we need to knock them down
This Wamasu has teeth!
and then play it.
I draw power from these trees.
Interesting. If that lives, we can play this next. Oh my gosh. We can just play this next turn and just like murder these creatures. Let's do it. This is amazing. Be gone. Look at that. Not even a
You
thing.
won't even see me. This Wamasu has teeth!
Fear death.
Dry skin fool!
Wow. Well, he's gonna be able to get a little bit of health back with that drain. You're gonna have to do better than that, buddy. Do we have lethal? So if I Swift Strike this, that's 10, 14, 17. Do I have enough? I do. All right.
Dry skin fool! This Wamasu has teeth!
That was dramatic. That's the danger of playing creatures that only have 1 health.
As the Spriggans fell, the travelers spotted one beckoning them into the woods.
Nog would have followed, but Mother always said this one was too curious.
Follow or loot? So if we take follow, what is, so he's a 5 mana. When you gain health, gains that much power. We don't have a lot of stuff in our deck that gives us health. Or this, Hackwing Feather, which gets us, I think this is the much more powerful card. Sorry, Spriggan, but I'm going with the treasure.
The adventurers did not trust the creature, and found a treasure it had no doubt hoped to lead them away from.
We want that treasure. We want the food. I think we're supposed to be... I wonder if we played with the other deck, if we could get a card in different color. Agility. Okay. Yeah, so this is what I was talking about with the Wood Elves. They specialize in finishing off wounded creatures. That's interesting. And what Pilfer does, whenever they hit you, it triggers. So basically, every time he does damage to the opponent's face, he gets +1/+1. Okay, well, whatever. Add them to my deck.
The cultists had taken refuge in an ancient ruin, only to fall prey to its ferocious new inhabitants.
Laneth!
I could use a little help here.
Oh, well, I guess she's okay, even after all that. Let's finish it out strong with these guys. Goblins. Oh.
Thanks for the rescue.
Are all the cultists dead?
I think so. And if we're not careful, we will be too.
Alright, so we are going first, so... I'm okay with not having a 1-mana creature to play. But this is more of a control card, so... Let's draw something else. That's an interesting combination. So we'll just pass and not play anything. Now the question is, do we want this to live? And the answer is yes.
I draw power from these trees.
So we'll go ahead and take that 2 damage to the face. Well, I guess that didn't matter, but oh well. Let's put this card down here and hopefully draw into some kind of creature we can play next turn.
The waters of life.
The good news is you get to spin 2 cards. This is not looking good. We need to draw into something that we can play. I was hoping for something better than that. I mean, we can make it work.
Be careful. These goblins had a powerful chief with them when I first arrived. We'd better finish off as many of them as we can before he comes back.
Oh, I'm doing everything I can. So if we... Let's put this guy here, because that way he won't just die instantly. Because these guys can hit it and kill him if we put him there. So let's put him here.
Blood on the waters.
And then buff him a little bit. Even though we're taking a lot of damage. We might have to play Thievery just to stay alive. Oh. Nope. Okay, well then we're totally fine now. Thanks, Mummy, for your timely rescue. Alright, so this guy, does he come with lethal? Does it matter? No, it doesn't. Okay, so let's kill this thing, because he won't take any damage killing that. Let's kill this.
Mud and mayhem.
And he should heal back to full. Let's put... Let's just combo together. Let's give him lethal so he can kill anything that gets in the way. And then we'll Thievery to get some health back.
This one offers something tasty.
Yeah, so he just comes back. That's really powerful. Oh, and oh, look at that. I didn't realize that it happens passively. That's really cool. So we'll just bump it in here. Bump it in here.
Customers only.
Attack here, and we'll just drop one of our Swamp Leviathans down here.
Mud and mayhem.
So he got the 2/2 bonus when we hit 7 mana. Draw first. Let's just keep controlling him, killing his guys off, because I don't want to... It could be a big miss. And he doesn't have any support cards for me to destroy. So let's...
Customers only.
Attack here. Does regenerate happen at the beginning? Yeah, at the beginning of your turn. So he could kill... If I hit in here, he's still going to be able to kill it. So this is 7 mana. So let's just do a Crushing Blow. And then from here, we'll play a... if I put it here, he can just... Well, wait, doesn't it have, like,
make
shadow
short
cover?
work of the sap sniffers.
Yeah, so
Mud and mayhem.
let's just go base. Alright, already attacked. Okay. Shackle it. Shackle means they can attack. He was actually pretty close to lethal there. But sadly, was not enough. Let's finish out strong with this guy here. MVP.
Mud and mayhem.
Customers only.
gold for beating that main story mission.
Laneth had learned that the cult was secretly led by Lord Narafin, the Dominion warlord who had captured the Imperial City. To bring about the prophecy, he intended to sacrifice all of the city's inhabitants. Laneth suggested they seek out the Imperial army, then in exile in Skyrim, and warn the Emperor of Narafin's plot.
Cool. Do we get a deck when you join us? Wow, look at all. Okay, there you go. It says right there, Breton bonus. So this is what we get for being a Breton. That sounded really weird when I said it. Alright, so this is a level up card. We can turn him into a Thieves Guild recruit or Fighters Guild. This is more of a ramp card, but he loses lethal. This gives him prophecy and guard. I think this one's much more useful. We went to the gym, did some workout, got some muscle. Now he's hefting some swords. Welcome to the team. Let's see what this is. King. Oh, yeah. Okay. Kind of underwhelming, but you know, it's pretty good for a 2/2. It's like he could have like anything could bump him. So that's potential. And now we have her deck. Dunner. Avengers. I think that's what they call the Dark Elves.
I don't like these woods.
This is the shortest way I know to Skyrim.
But not the safest.
Let's actually test out that brand new deck. Let's see what it's about. So I'm guessing Dark Elves, perhaps? This is exciting. Who cares about spiders when you've got magic? We go first. We got... Ooh, that's really good. Yeah, so, Dark Elves are focused on last grasp, which means when they die, the effect triggers and something happens after. This is a beautiful curve, so let's keep it. Ooh. That's really good.
Your destruction is at hand.
So I'm guessing that this deck is based around, like, killing off dudes and having all these really cool effects on the curve. So we could do this, do 3 damage randomly to one of these guys, or we could just play this. I think this, well, this will kill that no matter what. And if we do this, he can kill that. So basically what we're doing is we can either have a 3-2 or we can have a 2-3. Let's just go with the 2-3 and hold on to this for, well, still, we're not going to find a better creature to sacrifice than a stupid 1/1. So I think we're still pretty good with this. And if we get lucky, maybe it'll damage into space. These spiders are getting a little creepy. Deal 3 damage. Oh, that's interesting. We can do... No. Summon +1/+1. This one's better for us now. So first, let's attack in here. This guy's got lethal, so let's just leave him there. Let's put this guy here.
Your first stands with me.
Nope, we fucked up. We didn't draw the cards. 3-3. We do have ways to get some health back. Oh, prophecy. Nice. Oh, so we get to play this for free. What lane do we want to put it in? Let's put it in this lane.
By the Sisters of the Sea.
Where back? So you don't get to play 2 prophecies back to back. That's too bad. Let's just plop this guy down here to contest with that guy.
They cannot hope to outwit me.
These prophecy cards are very interesting. So far, I feel like we're doing a good job of dealing with him. Let's just keep trading. So let's trade this guy in here.
The forest is ours!
And then what? So we've got... This guy's got guard. That's pretty good. This guy has to go face. This guy can't do anything. I'm content with letting this guy die. Let's try to protect these two with this guy.
This day is mine.
And then we'll put this guy down. Well, you know, since we got this guy here, let's put him down here.
By dawn and dusk, I
then
move as a shadow.
Hopefully we'll be able to bump it into something and get her card. So this deck is like putting out a bunch of cards, I guess. But he's running out of cards. Actually, he is out of cards. Let's see. If you have more of the health, give all your friendly creatures... Okay, so we need to find a way to get more health. What we can... Oh, okay, so here's the combo. We do this, which will give us more health than our opponent, and then we do this to give all our minions keywords. So let's try that. And then we'll put them in this lane.
I see you're in need of my wisdom.
Well, that's interesting. Regenerate. So she's got guard. They all regenerate. That's useful. And then they're both gonna bump in here.
Feel my sting!
Very interesting. I think we've got this under wraps, but they're choosing not to attack us. What is this? Deal 4 damage. Jeez. Let's go ahead and just drop... He's not playing anything bigger than these 2-1s, so let's just go ahead and drop this guy right here with a ransack, even though it seems like let's trade here.
Can't escape.
Trade here since you have regeneration. Punch him in the face.
Feel my sting.
Generation's kind of useless for you though, because you only have 1. Now, if he doesn't shackle my guys, let's see. So that's 3, 6, 8. I need 3 more damage. I've got it.
The forest is ours!
Feel my sting.
Well, not easy. That was pretty scary, actually. Interesting deck. Oh, I got 2 quests to do that. I guess I got
In the spider's web, they found a high elf merchant calling for help.
Did they free him? He might give away their location to the Dominion.
This one would have taken his gold.
So what are our choices? Either gold or the peddler. I'm taking the gold, man. Sorry, Bo. I got bills to pay.
Just so. They relieved the merchant of his purse and continued on their way.
Interesting that they give you that option. Okay. Cave Grawl. That's pretty good. The tracker, if summoned... Okay, so he's like the wound. If there's a creature that is wounded and you need to finish him off, he's good for that. And then what does this guy do? This is what I was talking about. So this is one of the really good Breton cards. He starts off with Ward and he's only a 1/1 that you pay 4 mana for, but when he gets bumped and loses it, he summons a 5/5 with Guard. It's crazy.
No one in this tavern knows where the Emperor's forces are camped out.
Or maybe the locals just aren't fond of the Imperials.
Let's see, what's the special thing here? With room for 6 creatures. Okay, whatever, let's go. Let's keep doing it. Do you want to go with the Avengers or the Smugglers? Let's go with the smugglers. I'm feeling stronger with them.
Why are they trying to kill us? Are they assassins? Dominion operatives?
They're Nords. This is what we do for fun.
Oh, here's the card we upgraded before. I don't need this, and I think we can do better than that. Okay.
I have no fear of you, cowardly skeever!
What is this? You deal 1 damage. Okay, so he's like a burnout card. So we have a danger. If we play this and the bottle hits it in the face, it just might die. So let's go with the Argonian.
If I fall, the Hist will reclaim me.
Trolls take you!
Bottle, please hit me in the face. Don't kill this guy. I need him. Okay, good. Actually, oh man, this is great. Let's do that. That's much better. Because now, okay, even though he only does 1 damage.
Chaos take you!
Wham! Dead because of that lethal. Ouch.
Time to fight. Attack!
Okay, Bottle.
I'll take the vanguard.
Oh, it's such a good combo. Go that way, Bottle. Go that way. That way. Yeah! Good A, bro.
Chaos take you!
Now what do we want to take? You know, let's get this online. So, let's pump it up. Well, then what are we going to do next turn? Let's go ahead and do this.
They make it too
And
easy.
we'll drop this guy as well. And hopefully... Nothing to play, huh? Okay.
Khajiit has had enough!
And now he's a 3.
Chaos take you!
Nice. So much value out of this guy. Oh, he's gonna get 2 a charge. Oh, he draws them. He doesn't put them on the board. But they cost 0, so it doesn't matter. He chooses 9%. Okay. Let's go ahead and just bump this guy in here.
Chaos take you!
I don't want to get too...
Khajiit has had enough!
He's got a prophecy card.
This should be good.
And I've got no way to deal with that, unfortunately. So we'll just... Does this guy have guard? No, he doesn't. So we'll just have to hope that he doesn't do anything too crazy.
I will make short work of the sap sniffers.
Actually, it's better just to trade here, I think. To protect this guy.
I have no fear of you, cowardly skeever!
Come
Still
and
got the 2
warm
guys with
yourself.
charges.
Ermamora tests us. Time to fight. Time to fight.
Well, that's a combo.
Talos!
Whoops. Let's just power up and play the Swamp Leviathan.
This Wamasu has teeth!
By our service, we honor Kai!
That's so awesome. 5 mana for... Oh, he gave it to himself. Do we want to just do this? Because it's more damage that way. You know what? I'm fine with just playing this, honestly. And keeping that guy on the board. So it's only a 1/1, but it has charge and lethal. So it's like a 4 mana
This
removal
Wamasu
card.
has teeth!
We'll hold on to the crushing blow in case we need it.
Come and warm yourself. Your time has come.
Oh.
The day will be ours.
I don't think he hasn't destroyed any of my runes. Okay, it's over. you can have two of the same support in effect in the effect stack. What do you got for me? A deck of cards. Alright, we'll pop those later. And yeah, so these are the upgrades for the deck. Even though we didn't play it, we still got the upgrades, so you just get them. Okay. So you get Shackle, deal 4 damage, and draw a card. That's really good, actually. That's really, really good. Yeah, put those cards in there.
If the locals weren't lying, the Legion should be nearby.
There they are.
Hail! I am Tyr, Knight Brother of the Blades.
They don't look pleased to see us.
Uh-oh. Let's do Band of Survive. Well, wait, hold on. I thought I finished the quest. Let me go back to chapter select and take a look at those quests before we do that. Because I could have sworn I would have finished it off by now. Let's see. Yeah, I'm done. I finished all that stuff. Okay, so we're free. Let's do, I think this is the last fight. Let's do the last fight with our Survivors deck, because we haven't done that. We haven't used that all in this episode. Yeah, let's do it. Can we skip
If the locals
this?
weren't lying, the Legion should be nearby.
There they are.
Hail! I am Tyr, Knight Brother of the Blades.
They don't look pleased to see us.
Okay, let's do it. Band of Survivors, let's go. I go first. It's a good one to have, but we need to have something to play on 2 mana. So let's hope we can draw into it. Oh yeah, that's a much better curve. Perfect.
We're not going back there. The Imperial Legion is doomed. Halt in the name of the Jarl. Soldiers, report!
Your orders.
Well, that's a good trade for him. Oh, I see. So this one, when you put them in here, they get cover when you put them in. Oh, so that's like every time. That's interesting. Well, let's put this guy down
Their
here.
deaths will bring glory to the Empire.
Full face. Because he's probably going to trade the 1/1 in there.
Training is over. It's time to act.
Acknowledged.
When you summon another creature, give it 1+. Okay. Let's plop this guy down here so you can do
Awaiting your command.
Now you'll pay.
Right there.
You
the
can't defeat me.
What does that say? If your opponent doesn't damage you on their turn, sacrifice this. Okay, so we want to keep hitting him in the face. I'm okay with that. Let's put down a Hive Defender here. No. Yeah, a Hive Defender to protect this.
For honor and glory.
Now you'll pay.
I stand to serve.
Their deaths will bring glory to the Empire.
So they can't kill that thing, and running him in will just, we don't have to worry too much about it. Let's put the white run here and just call it there.
I'll man the wall.
Let's make
For honor
sure
and
he
glory.
doesn't have some prophecy card to play.
Now you'll
Okay,
pay.
he doesn't.
For honor and glory.
Now you'll pay.
There's a plan. There's always a plan.
That's
Your
not
orders.
But do I have enough just damage? So he's at 16. I've got 9 here, and I've almost got him. I think it's worthwhile just going
For
big.
honor and glory.
Not in my city.
He's got a card with a prophecy.
Who goes there?
I live to serve.
We're just gonna piercing javelin and get it out of the way.
Now you'll pay.
And then we'll plop this
Halt
guy
in the
down.
name of the Jarl.
Yuck.
You won't foil my plan.
Now you'll pay.
I hear and obey. Acknowledge.
I think we still
Into
got
the
him.
breach.
Yep. He's done.
Now
We didn't even need that there.
It shall be so. Look, Legate Cassia has arrived. Run, men!
That was a little scary. These are all pretty scary, actually. I'm surprised at how kind of close these matches are.
Well, look who it is. Thanks for taking out those deserters for me, Tyr. Have you come to serve the Emperor once more?
Cassia, we need to speak with him immediately.
The Emperor was horrified to hear of Lord Norofin's plan, but he knew an attack on the Imperial City was doomed to fail. Somehow the Dominion could predict his forces' every move. The hero volunteered to infiltrate the city and discover the source of this ability.
Was the city not guarded?
Well, you see, Norofin had recently reopened the arena. The hero resolved to pose as a gladiator to gain entry. Once inside, swims at night would lead them to a secret passageway into the White Gold Tower.
There you go. I guess she's coming with us. That means we get her Imperial deck, right? Which is, I guess, built on making a whole bunch of little guys and then buffing them up. Like we saw there. Back to complete. Yep. Imperial Might. Okay, so what do you got? More money. An arena ticket so we can play in the arena for free. And I guess that was the deck that we pulled there. But no, we're not doing this yet. Hold on. I think this is a good stopping point. So I'm going to take a look at those two decks, and I might mess around with them a little bit. But I've had a lot of fun, and I hope you've had a lot of fun watching me. This is TwinkleButt, and I'll see you next time.